Welcome back to another episode of Muscles and Fcking Off. God damn it, you motherfucker!
Fuck. We're in it. Muscles and masculinity, man. We got it.
Welcome back, guys. So we were literally just critiquing a deadlift video that my co-host brought up to me, and it's pretty bad. Well, okay. Look, it's not like I'm gonna message you and be like, dude, I need you to like fix your shit, because then it'd be stepping on other people's toes. 100%. But this video, it's got a guy deadlifting, and he's doing pause deads. He starts with the bar way too far forward, so the bar needs to come closer to his feet. Obviously, when you start a deadlift, you need to start about mid-foot, so right where your shoelaces are. So whether it be the top of the shoelace, the back of the shoelace, but ideally you want to do it like right in the center. That's where most of your issues come from, is the bar being too far forward. The second thing is, in this video, the guy goes up, pauses, completely locks out, and then unlocks and pauses again. But his back is also not straight either. So there's, from this video, just this singular video, from what I can see, is that he needs to work more upper back, and he also needs to fix where his starting position is. Personally, what I would do is I would start with your starting position and then go from there. Just that way you have one piece of shit that's stuck on the wall, and then after other things arise, you can fix those. One thing I do know is that if I was his coach, I would tell him, step forward. That'd be the first thing I would do. Step forward.
And get those lats. You can see from the side, he's not engaging his lats.
Yeah,
his
because the biggest thing...
fixed.
Yep, because the biggest thing in a deadlift is that you do need to work your lats, just to like, because this is me engaging my lats. Like, I'm literally engaging my lats right now. Mm-hmm. You see how much of a difference that is, not just in posture, but like in movement. Like I'm not exaggerating, guys. I'm literally just flexing my lats. That's it. Like, there's so much to it in a deadlift than just walking up to a bar and pulling it. Some people can get away with that. There are other people that can't. Mm-hmm. And the people that can get away with it, they are fucking genetically gifted. Dicks.
Accurate. That's accurate. And for a lot of transmask, myself included, I have dog shit posture that I've been working on for years. The rounded shoulders, subconsciously trying to hide your chest, whatever it is making our lats tight. If you can't stand up straight, put your arms directly above your head and do a squat without your arms falling. You should be doing mobility drills before anything, focusing on isolating your lats before you try and deadlift.
Yep.
Or you're going to blow your butthole out.
Yep. So I actually broke my back 2019 time frame, and I don't remember how my deadlift looked, but I want to say that it was complete dog shit form, and I just was like, no, literally, my L4, L5, 90%, 95% dislocation. I couldn't walk for like 2 weeks, and then as soon as I started regaining mobility back to walking, I was in the gym, and that's when I pulled sumo. I pulled 315 for 12 on sumo.
Shit. My hips are too tight for that shit. I can't sumo for shit. Nice.
So yeah. All right. Well, since we're talking about the deadlift and form critiques, have you posted a recent video on Instagram? Let's see, Mr. Jodi.
We should have people send us their deadlifts, and not like dicks, but we will go over the form.
Oh, I absolutely would. And yeah, not in a dick move. I would just sit here and break your form down.
Yeah, free deadlift game.
I mean, yeah, not just that, 100% free deadlift game. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll past this. Oh, there's 375. So I found your video of 375 from October.
Let me go. Hang on.
It's two. Honestly, for you with as many problems as you do have, your form's actually not that bad. The only thing that I would realistically work on, because let's see, you are patient off of the floor, you do engage your lats, you do engage your glutes. The only thing that I would consciously work more is just that lockout, so you can work, not the lockout. Shut up, Scott. I would work more from the knee to lockout, so extension, so all extension. So basically, I would just do rack pulls for days. That's what I would do. But other than that, your form's fucking fine.
You know what's crazy is that I'm weak off the floor because of my glutes. But and you know
Quads.
this is, and I want to say this on record here. The younger generation fucking hates rack pulls. That's all I see online is like they're pointless. They don't train shit, dude. Rack pulls are how I built my back. Like I will die on that hill. We should all be doing rack pulls, heavy ass rack pulls. Thank you.
So my best pull of 562 was built doing rack pulls. So I pulled 562 April of 2020. I want to say, hold on, I've got my little app. Goals, records. Yep, April 11th, 2023 is when I pulled 562. I stopped doing rack pulls like around that time, and granted, my deadlift has suffered since, but you're not going to see as much glute and hamstring growth as you would if you're doing rack pulls. So I have put rack pulls back into my program now, and I am doing those.
We should all be doing them, dude. Do the fucking rack pulls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Whose video can I look at?
Gotta be somebody who won't get shitty with you.
No, because I'll just do my clients. But he hasn't posted anything. Alright. So we are going to do Luke's video. This is a video that he sent me. And it's recent. It's actually like 20 hours ago. So I love Luke. Luke is one of my strongest clients. And
yeah, he's a fucking beast, dude. I follow him on Instagram.
We are prepping for PLU Nats in May. So one thing about Luke's pull is that he has basically the same pull as you, and we've worked tremendously a lot on fixing his form. You should have seen what it looked like when I first got him.
Hey, we all start somewhere, man.
This is true. So here, the only thing that I would suggest and tell him is pull into the bar a little bit harder and actually like make sure you're engaging your lats. But he does in his pulls engage his lats. So one thing I do need to tell him is that I need to get a side video next deadlift day. Please send side view. Just so that way I can like know what it's looking like from the side, making sure the bar is not getting too far away from him, making sure that his lats stay engaged, so that way he is forcing himself into the proper position. Sorry.
Hell no. That Chipotle.
It's the root beer, which I shouldn't be drinking.
Fuck, man. I love fucking root beer. Yeah, is it regular or is it diet?
It's regular.
Oh my God.
Chipotle doesn't.
Wait, they don't have like a freestyle machine or anything? They're making enough fucking money. You should be able to get any soda you want in there. God.
Pretty much. I definitely love the Diet Barks Vanilla. That is...
I'll get that at Burger King. Hell yeah.
That shit is my
I love that
kryptonite,
shit.
dog.
That's good
I
shit,
don't know.
man.
But yeah,
I
building
can't believe you're
quads.
drinking. Hang on, I can't move past this. I can't believe you're drinking regular. Scott, what's your A1C right now? If we tested it right now, what would it read? Would it even read? The Scott's moving off, and he's gone. He's gone. This man. Everybody send Scott a fucking message that says check your blood sugar and stop drinking regular soda right now. We cannot have him falling out. Dude, the fact that you can still
I'll test my
smash all
blood
these
pressure.
records and everything else. Oh my god.
Look, I'm gonna test my blood pressure right now. See where it's at.
You know,
I
I'm
bet you this
curious what
shit
your
is
blood
good.
pressure is right now.
You know what? We doing this on camera.
Yeah.
This is if you are on gear or not even gear, just testosterone. This is something that you absolutely need to have, like right
Dude,
on,
it's crucial.
because making sure that your veins don't fucking blow out, even when you're just like sitting there, making sure your veins don't blow out is absolutely key.
I just want to go on record too right now here. I want to show this to everybody that my blood sugar right now is 114. Oh, you know, some of us.
Um, I don't even have one.
Scott, I'll send you a glucometer. Oh my god.
I'm just raw dogging life here.
I can't believe that. Dude, and the thing is, you'll never die. You'll never fucking die. Like, you're just gonna live to be 100. Meanwhile, everybody else that's like micromanaging their health will have a heart attack at like 38 for no reason. Isn't that how it normally goes? A dude eating nothing but bacon grease for 100 years and then he eats an apple and fucking dies. Like, I'm telling you. Don't
That's
take any of this
crazy.
as advice either.
Oh yeah, don't do as we say, not as we do. Oh, it fucking died, motherfuckers.
Dude, it gave up. It literally gave up. It was like, oh, fuck.
I think I have batteries somewhere.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm trying. Yeah, I don't think I have batteries. Oh, wait. We're going to rob my remote real.
So you hear me trying to change the channel later and be like, what the fuck? I guess I'll check my blood pressure. That's been me all
Thankfully,
month, man, just moving batteries around.
yeah. And the crazy thing is, I have batteries at work that I could just take home. Like,
Fucking get me some too, man. What the hell? It's like every time you need to buy one battery, you have to buy a pack of like 600, and it's like
oh yeah.
$40 for no reason. I'm like, dude, I can't just get
Oh my
one
god.
battery.
Okay, so because I'm fucking sitting here laughing, I bet you my blood pressure is going to be a little elevated. But I also came from the gym, so I'm thinking it'll probably be like 140, 140 over 80. Keep in your air, bitch.
No laughing. No laughing. And if your feet are crossed, uncross them. They always get me with that shit.
No, they're
I sit with like
uncrossed.
my ankles crossed, and they're like, uncross your feet. I'm like, all right, shit. God damn.
I'm honestly curious if uncrossing your feet does anything.
It's 30 seconds, 1 minute. Like, does it really make that big of a difference? And I always feel
Curious.
nervous. Like, I feel like I'm being tested. So I can feel myself getting nervous when they're taking my blood pressure. I'm like, oh God, what if it's high? What if it doesn't read? What if I do it wrong? And then they're like, it's normal. Oh, so I think it's bullshit anyway.
Yeah, so then your anxiety just goes through the roof and it shoots your fucking blood
Literally.
pressure up anyway, and you're just like, motherfuckers.
Literally. Because they act like they won't touch you if your blood pressure's high. Like, oh shit. So then I'm like, fuck, like I need this procedure. And then I work myself up, but then it's always normal. So who knows? 120 over
I
70.
I'm so thankful that I know EMTs and I can just call them and be like, "Hey, can you come do an oil change on me real quick?
Not an oil change. Dude, yes.
I mean,
That would be a blood
you
draw.
gotta. Yeah, that's what an oil change is, at least for us.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just
Okay,
did that the other day, the double red. That's
I
my
I call my
recommendation.
I call my autism buddy, who's also my gym partner. Don't laugh, all right? I love So he's a firefighter, and I call him and I'm like, "Can you come change my oil?" And he's like, "Yeah." So tomorrow my oil gets changed.
Dude, I needed it. I was late on this blood draw like a month and a half. I felt like shit.
Oof.
But I see I go to like Versity or whatever and I wait until they text me and say, "Hey, we're giving away free shit. Come donate blood." And then I go donate blood and get an Amazon gift card.
I've tried to go to Red Cross
Mhm.
and donate blood, but every time I go, like my heart rate's always above 100, and I'm just like, don't know what you want me to do.
Oh, and they won't. Yeah, that's stupid. Like,
But like
man,
my
let
pressure
me
is
sign the
always
risk.
right. Like last time I went, it was like 102. I was like,
Like,
huh?
dude, do you guys, is there not a blood shortage? Do you need the blood or not? And if I die, you can take the rest of it. Like, whatever. Let's call it a
Just take it
day.
all. Just take it all.
I'm not using it. Shit.
This is the second time. Fucking error.
Oh my God. Yeah, have your buddy
You
take
know,
your blood pressure before he takes your blood.
eh. Last time he didn't, so it's not like it matters.
Take it after.
Yeah. So, I tried to do my blood pressure. Apparently, talking on a podcast while trying to do a blood pressure is not it. But I take my blood pressure at least twice a week.
Not this week, though.
I took it this week. Let's see. So I tracked my blood pressure, and it was on the 6th, 134/80.
Is that where you're normally at?
Yeah, about, give or take. I had a really good read after my blood pressure, after my oil change, and it was like 120/70.
That's where mine's usually at.
But yeah, so I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like, I know my
Some
veins
people
aren't
run
gonna.
higher.
Yeah,
But yeah,
especially
whatever's
people
normal for
on,
you.
Tren and
Just Jesus.
Tren,
Like,
extra test, Deca, Mass.
people on all that shit have far more problems than blood pressure issues.
No, they really do. I mean, like, look at Rich Panino, for example. He died,
Oh
and
my God.
he was what, blasting, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
But I can't
That
see
dude was
myself
nuts.
blasting. He was nuts, but he was also huge.
Yeah.
So if there's a lesson in this, don't do a shit ton of gear. If you're gonna start small. Honestly, test is all that you need.
Yeah. I mean, I just posted that thing on my Instagram yesterday about like the online coaches that jump in and take credit for like changing somebody's life when all they did was go on testosterone and stick to a plan for a year. Like that shit is legit because you'd be surprised how far you get on testosterone and just testosterone. My first 475 deadlift, I had only been on T for like 6 months. I had never even touched any weight close to that, and I wasn't doing anything but prioritizing protein and taking my fucking testosterone when I was supposed to. I mean,
And
it's
that's, yeah.
free game, dude.
I think people severely underestimate how much test actually changes, especially us as trans people. Like, I want to say I saw a giant strength gain at like 18 months, 18 to
Mhm.
2.5 years on test. And it was like the best ride of my life. And like, I'm still, thankfully, able to knock out some newbie gains, obviously with, a shit ton of accessory work. But like, prioritizing protein is going to be the absolute best thing that you can do. So,
Yes.
what would you say to a person if they told you that they were eating more than 600 grams of carbs, but 200 grams of protein a day?
Fuck. My first question would be, what are your workouts looking like? What are you training for? And is that every single day, or are you cycling that?
So that's just every single day. So there's a person that I know. He is literally just intaking 600 grams of carbs, 200 grams of
Fuck.
protein. His sugar intake is 250 plus.
That was going to be my next question, is how much sugar and what kind of carbs are we eating? Holy fuck.
Yep. So I don't know exactly what his diet looks like, but I know he's a powerlifter. He's like
Mm,
160 pounds. So I told him, I was like, hey, humor me. Take 400 grams of carbs, 275 protein a day for a couple of weeks, and see how you're feeling, and all that. He's like, oh, ChatGPT disagrees with you, and da 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 da. And I was like, oh, okay, good fucking luck,
right. Dude, the
because
carb sources too.
right. So I mean, not just from a diabetic standpoint, but from a powerlifter standpoint, I look at macros as colors, right? So protein is going to be black. No, protein is white, carbs is black. The closer to white you have every day, the more growth that you are going to see. So
Mm,
the ideal ratio would be, what is it, like 45% carbs, and then
yeah.
30, 30,
I think it's
30, I think it's like 30,
what you're
35 grams, 30, 35 grams of protein. No, percent. 30, 35% protein and the rest fat. So like my ratio reaches out to 40% protein, 30% carbs, 30% fat. But I also have my shit set at 300 grams of protein, 225 carbs, 100 grams of fat.
that
That's fucking
carb
nice.
protein ratio is going to cause so much GI distress too, and the amount of sugar that this person is going to hit a fucking wall really, really hard soon. Their metabolism's going to be fucked, and
So
it's
the
going to cause all
problem
kinds of
is
blood pressure, sugar issues.
this person is on the younger side and thinks they
Mm,
know everything. And I'm just like, look,
I remember those
I'll never
days.
walk. Shit. I'll never walk into a conversation where I don't know anything, right?
Mm,
Because I'll at least sit here and try to do as much research on a topic as I can. Like, I'm not all knowing when it comes to nutrition, but I do know that consuming close to 600 grams of carbs a day and not at least half of that being protein is going to do more damage than positive.
mm.
So,
And I would look at fiber intake too to support all that. Are they even tracking how much fiber they're getting? And the
um,
inflammation that that would cause. I mean, they have to feel like shit. I mean, I guess they're young. So if we did that, I'd be in fucking hospice, but it's still not
we would.
good.
So, it's only fit. So this little screenshot that they sent is only 55 grams of fiber.
Mm. At 600 carbs. And they're using Chat GPT for this. This is where they got these numbers.
I don't know where they got these numbers. I could tell you that it's not a nutritionist,
Yeah, no.
because their comment to me was, I've spoken to my doctor about it and they have said I'm all right to keep doing what I'm doing. But
That
we
means
all
nothing.
that does. And we all know that doctors 9 times out of 10 are not nutritionists.
Yeah.
And it's close to more like 9.9% not nutritionists.
And that's literally a doctor's goal, especially like me having autoimmune diseases. They always say our goal is to keep you healthy and able to do the things that you're already doing. So if you go to a doctor and you say, I'm doing this, and they don't have any health problems, they're always going to say,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
Like, I mean, my doctor's like, I can't imagine, or why would you want to deadlift 500 pounds? Because they're doctors. They don't do this shit. But
The, the
of
only
course, a
real
doctor is going to tell you keep doing what you're doing if everything works. And they, like you said, they're not nutritionists. So,
not only are they not nutritionists, they're also 9 times out of 10 not sports medicines doctors either.
mm,
That's why back when I tore my calf, I specifically sought out a sports medicine doctor because
yeah.
the first guy that I saw, he was like, "All right, cool, stop lifting." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, stop lifting." I was like, "Okay, cool, thank you, but I'm gonna get a second opinion." The second
Mm,
doctor that I went to, he was a CrossFit guy, and he also had a PhD in sports medicine. And I was like, "Hey, this is what's up." He was like, "All right, we're gonna throw a boot on. You can still lift, just don't squat." I was like, "Say less." So,
hell yeah, man.
because I mean, like doctors, yes, they will see the general public, but sports medicine doctors see athletes because they know what it's like to be able to still play on an injury and still be able to maximize what you're doing.
hmm Yeah, that's what my sports med said for my shoulders, my torn rotator cuffs. Doctor said no more lifting, and he said no lifting that you can't do more than like 5 or 10 reps. So like, yeah, the guy that's going to do surgery, should I rip these, is saying you're good to go. The doctor who just wants me to be safe and isn't going to step outside of their lane said no lifting, which is also understandable, but you have to find the difference between the two and decide what it is you're going to do. I'm never going to stop lifting. I
Correct.
mean, so how do I do it safely without blowing myself out? And I know myself better than anybody else, but you do have to be, you like have to prompt your doctors like you do chat gpt, like you have to tell them what you're doing and what your fucking plans are. And my plan is not to sit here, so how do we, like, you really do have to, or they'll lean into, well, then just never do this again. Like, doc, it hurts to squat. Okay, never squat again. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to pick up a pencil off the floor or get into a car or pick up my kid? Yeah. Your body will find a way,
Yep.
usually. You know, they're just trying to keep us safe. So, I still trust my doctors. I'm not one of those weird people that will never see a doctor, but I take everything they say with a grain of salt.
Exactly. But I mean, also at the same time, so rice has been disproven. Rest,
Yeah.
rest. What is it?
Rest, ice, something, elevate.
Rice, ice,
Rest,
compression,
ice,
and elevation has been
compression.
disproven because the body. This is the ADHD. Thanks, Bird. We know what we want to say, but we just can't articulate it. So
Literally.
rice has been disproven. Now I will agree that you should compress it and you should elevate it, but ice and resting it is not it. So in order for an injury to heal, you need blood flow.
Mm,
That's what you need. You need blood flow in order for an injury to heal. Ice slows down the blood flow, and so does resting it. I'm not going
yeah.
to stop moving just because of rice. No, we need to
Well,
keep
and for the
fucking moving.
record, Scott and I are not doctors. We're not sports medicine. So before
No,
anybody does anything, we're just
no,
saying
no.
do whatever your fucking doctor says. But here's what Scott and I did, and it worked out.
With
That's what
reason,
we should preface this. Yes. Yeah.
with reason.
Dude, the blood flow is such a serious thing that I had no idea about. Is like, if you want to heal, you need blood flow. So here, compress it and ice it so your circulation is shit and blood's not getting to it. But that's the first thing we learned, right? Like in sports and growing up, that's what they, as soon as you get injured, you go and they put ice on it and they compress it
Mm-hmm.
and they sit you down and tell you not to move. And now all this new stuff is coming out where they say, actually, after 50 years of studying, that's not true. And people are pushing back, rightfully so, against it. But shit, yeah, man, when I broke my ankle, I went to the gym in a cast. And I was, which you shouldn't do. I was walking on my cast. I busted through the bottom of it. But then he said I didn't even need physical therapy for 6 weeks after. They took off my cast, put me in a boot for 2 weeks, and then I was on my way. But,
Yeah. So
you
when I
know,
had my post-op, so obviously I obeyed doctor's orders. Like I didn't squat, I didn't really do anything with my leg, but I did go to the gym and bench. That is one thing that I definitely did do. I did bench because I wasn't going to sit here and let my upper body go to shit just because
mm,
I have a calf that I can't use. So when he looked at my calf in April of 2025, he was just like, "You're fine." And I was like, "Physical therapy?" He was like, "No." I was like,
love it. And then you almost like don't trust your body.
and I'm just like, um,
You setting me up.
right. You set me up so I have to come back to you. What are we doing here?
Literally. Dude, it
But
was
yeah,
somebody in your
so
competition trying to Tanya Harding you.
so there, I had to pull out of my meet because I was actually supposed to compete with Luke last year at national at regionals, and I didn't. So I ended up walking and mind you, jumping and running around in a fucking boot.
Mm-mm. Fuck yeah. How do I not remember this?
No,
Dude, how do I not remember that?
I don't know. But yeah, that was the
It's been
day
a
he
blur.
took 518 for a ride.
Shit. That's impressive.
Yeah, I've put over 100 pounds on his squat since we've worked together,
Yeah, his
and I'm
squat's
very
incredible, dude. I love when he posts.
his it's gonna prep is gonna get nasty.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very excited to see what he does for numbers because I just keep throwing sets and not reps or numbers at him. I'm just like,
Mm,
so like the last couple of weeks, so he got sick last week, and the week before he did 430 for a 5x3.
shit.
Yeah,
God, that's gnarly,
yeah,
man. My
yeah,
God.
yeah.
He sandbags with his posting. Maybe that's just not how he is. It's like he'll pop up and I'll see it like on his story. And yeah, he'll be doing 430, whatever. And then it's just, I don't see him for like a day. And then I'm like, dude, he
That's
just
him.
sandbags all of his shit.
That's him. Like
Yeah.
he's my number two sandbagger. So, and honestly, I'm really glad that we took these because he wanted to compete at the IATB, but only if I was going to do it. And I was like,
Mm,
I personally don't think that I'm going to go back and compete at the IATB, mainly because
understandable.
if I go and I bench, let's say I bench 308, I've basically outbenched every single person in the room besides Jeanette
Yeah.
Kroc. And I feel like it would be a disservice to the other trans competitors if I went and did that. So I don't think I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
But I also said that like 4 years ago, and then I competed 2 years ago. So
We shall see then,
yeah,
2026. You never know.
no, no. So I'm going to keep focusing on trying to bench 405 by my birthday, and then once I do that, I'm going to hop into a meet. I'm going to compete at a PLU local meet and then do nationals next year.
Nice.
So,
Fuck yeah, man.
yeah,
I'm gonna
looking
jump
forward to
into a
that.
meet eventually, but now this surgery's just fucked everything up for this year. Well, I
I
shouldn't
mean,
say it
look,
like that, but it's changed it.
but You're getting surgery. That's all that matters.
I mean, top surgery, man. It's fine. Yeah. So fuck yeah. We'll wait 2020 what 7 then. We'll start planning.
Yeah.
We'll link up, Scott. I'll have you
Yeah.
run my prep for me for a meet.
Yeah. Just let me know. I'm always
Yeah, we get
down
freaky, man.
to build and to see my next client success. Because that's all I care about. I just care about client success.
Yeah. I know that, man. And I see your clients out here fucking killing it too. So
I'm trying.
I
And it's
mean,
very difficult.
we got full-time jobs and shit. It's not the fact that you're able to show up for everybody like that with a full-time job. It's not online coaching. Mad
Well,
respect though, because I wouldn't want to do that full-time either.
I'm very fortunate in my full-time job that it allows me to, because I work for local government. So I get 30 days of leave per year.
Yeah.
So last year, since I've been in the last 2 years, I've been given, I just added it up to, I think it was like 400 hours. Yeah, okay. So I've been given 437 hours in the last 2 years for leave. What I currently
That's crazy.
what I currently have built up is, hold on, I can't do math.
I can't do math on a fucking calculator. Dude, listen, side note while you're doing that, I was in Algebra 1 almost until I fucking graduated. I could not pass the shit. There I was a senior and I was in a freshman class because I fucking sucked at math so bad. It was horrible. I almost didn't graduate.
Fun fact, I got expelled from high school and I had to get my GED.
Oh fuck. It's not like it fucking matters anymore. You know, when we were in high school, they were like, if you get a GED, you'll fail. And now they're like, we don't give a fuck what you have. Like, yeah. Literally does not matter. I didn't have to bust my balls trying to pass Algebra 1 for anything. Barely.
So I have 70 hours built up right now. So I have 2 weeks of leave that I can just
Love
take
it.
off and fuck off and do whatever.
I mean, I can't believe you're not. The world's on fire right now, man. Use it up before you can't.
Because I'm working on a promotion and I'm not trying to not get. And I love my job. And my
Yeah.
boss is fucking amazing. And I'll say it from the hilltops. I love my job. I love my boss. I love where I work. I love what I do. It's very rewarding, and it allows my ADHD to literally just go every fucking where and be able to do my job. So yeah.
Love it, dude.
But yeah, coaching is a full-time job in and of itself, because at 2 a.m. you can have a client fucking message you and you should respond within a decent time. But also at the same time, like if you're taking a shit on the fucking toilet, if a client messages you, you should be able to respond back.
That's the
You
best
shouldn't
time for
have
me
to
to respond.
you shouldn't have to, as a client, you shouldn't have to wait hours or even days to get a message back from your coach. You know, I mean,
That's wild work. Yeah.
there's plenty of examples, especially in our community, where you've got people that take forever to fucking respond.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't fucking understand or fathom why this is a fucking thing. Like, why is not just our community, but the community in general, the fitness community as a coach, why is it taking so fucking long to respond back to a client that's paying you? You know?
Literally.
Now, I will say this. If my client, so when I take vacation, I tell my clients all the same thing. Hey, this is when I'm going on vacation, but if you're in prep, I will respond to you. Like,
Yeah.
same rules. Like like Luke, for example, he's been in numerous preps with me, and I've gone on numerous vacations. But if he messages me, whether it be a question about programming or his video, I will send feedback back on my days off that I'm on vacation. So I don't understand why
As
you're
it
not
should be.
trying to. Right, I'm not understanding why it's so hard to answer your clients. that, again, are paying you.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to speak on behalf. Maybe we should have somebody that's like on the side of, I respond to my clients between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Weekends, I don't respond. Like the Monday through Friday coach, because they're out there. What do people think of that? Or is that just, it doesn't matter to me, nothing changes on the weekends anyway? But I have heard a lot of, it takes the coach 2-3 days to get back to me. I think that's fucking insanity. If I have a question
It
on a
is.
lift, you're going to get back to me 3 days later.
Yeah.
I
I tell
mean,
my client,
if you,
so
if your boss calls you and says, answer this question, do you have 3 fucking days to respond? Like,
I mean,
that's so crazy.
if my boss calls me on a weekend or like on my day off and is like, "Hey, I got a question," I'm gonna answer, one, because that's my boss, but also two, they're paying me. So
Right. So weird.
answer the fucking questions.
Literally.
But I mean that's just how I feel. But like I also take one day off a week. So my days off is Sundays. That's it. It's not
Mm.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's not Saturday, Sunday. It's not Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have one day off, and that day is Sunday, which generally turns into not being a day off because.
I don't know how that goes.
And I will say this: I love what I do in all aspects of my life, whether it's my part-time job or my full-time job or even my fucking business. I've built a life that I don't have to take a vacation from. So if I was really hard up on do not message me on Sunday, I would vehemently say it from the mountaintops. But I don't, because I love my job.
Mm.
I love what I do. I love helping. I love trying not to show like I'm a fucking dick and everything. That I should probably scratch that out. I want to mark this.
And
Yep.
delete. Dude, I should do like, we need one of those boards where you like clap it when the shit starts, so we know we need to remove that.
Fuck! I don't
Shit.
remember. But I love my job. End of story. I love what I do. I have a life that I don't need to take a vacation from.
That's a goal, man. That's the move.
I just wish I made more money. That's it.
Classic. Yeah. Dude, it's not even that, it's the economy. Like, I feel like I'm
Oh
at
my
the point
god.
now where if this was the 90s, I'd be upper middle class, or like even 15 years ago. But, you know.
I mean, we would. Because you make
Yeah.
what? You make around 70 a year, right?
I'm not going to discuss that while we're on the fucking call with the
That's
government
fine.
listening.
That's fine.
No, I never say it out loud.
So, I make 65 before taxes. After taxes, my take home is 44. It might as well be $17. Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's a mortgage. Like
No, it is.
like that's rent mortgage that you don't even know it's going to taxes, but you don't know where it's going. You don't know. And then like I without getting into the, because it's like a sensitive political shit right now, but it's like I need that fucking money, dog. And they're saying, oh, it goes back into the economy. It does if it's in my pocket too. Like directly goes back into the economy.
Yeah, so apparently our taxes are about to go to
What the fuck? Hey, Greenland's
Trump's
nice. I've heard.
Trump is trying to buy Greenland.
Well, I heard, wasn't that a while ago he was talking about that?
It's today.
No shit. I swear he's
Yeah.
mentioned that before. Because I
Yeah,
remember
no,
thinking, is there oil in Greenland?
it's fucking today. Well, not today, but it's present time. He's talking about buying Greenland.
And is that going to be before or after he finishes making the new additions to the White House? The Upper East Wing and whatever else he's doing. I saw that they just unveiled those plans. And I also saw that he cut food stamps in Minnesota, near where Renee Good was murdered.
Yeah.
Did we do it? Did we make America great again?
No.
Did we do
No.
it? Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be like, no, I agree with everything that's happening right now and I'm happy? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I agree. I can't sit here and fathom like the people that voted for him. Like, I honestly want to have somebody that has different opposing views on different opposing political views on the podcast.
Buck Angel. Fucking Buck Angel. Yeah, see, that's the face I make whenever I see his shit. I may even have him blocked.
You know
If he's
what?
not, I'll send him a message right now.
You know what?
Are you doing
There
it?
goes my. I'm pretty sure this man has a public email address. So
Buck Angel. Oh, I haven't blocked him. Golly. He upsets me.
all right, there it is. Buckangel at buckangel. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually doing.
Dad of an adopted baby girl. My adventures. Transsexual, innovator, lover of facts. And he supports is no. But yeah, here's his email on his Instagram.
I already found it.
Scott.
Did I tell you I know? Did I tell you what I do for a living?
The government. Yeah, he bugs me, so I would like to have a discussion with him. You know, they say the worst thing we can do right now is stop talking to each other. Like,
Yep.
you decided I hate this side and I'm never going to speak to them again, which is totally understandable. But I mean, I think we got to open the fucking dialogue.
So I really love being able to talk to people, especially that don't have a good evening. No, it's not good evening. No, we're just gonna say hello. Hello,
Just hello and nothing else.
Buck Angel. So I have. Hello, Buck Angel. I hope this email finds you well. We have been interested in having you on our podcast for quite some time. We have the podcast. Oh, it's just gonna say the podcast. The podcast is called Muscles and Masculinity from T to Z. A little synopsis is that both of us are trans, and while we are queer friendly, we like to keep the episode geared towards the community as a whole, with a major focus on trans masc and trans men alike. We both understand that fitness is for everyone, and that a lot of what we discuss can be used in both cisgender and trans, one and the same. Some of the topics we talk about are transitioning, fitness, food, politics, pretty much everything in between. Would you be interested in coming on sometime in the coming month? I don't care, send it.
Yeah, he's gotten into fitness too. I see that. Now.
Gosh. Fuck. Oh, we've got more subscribers on the YouTube. We have 8 subscribers on the YouTube.
I think one of them is my stepdaughter, so hell yeah, brother.
I mean, hey, subscribers are subscribers. Also,
That's
if you
right.
haven't checked out the YouTube, you should go check out the YouTube. It's basically the same thing of what we post not only on just the podcast, but also on YouTube. It just transfers over. But if you would be so kind as to subscribe, that would help our analytics out a lot more.
This is going to be a gentleman's agreement here between all of us. Is going to be, we keep producing episodes no matter what, and then you like, subscribe, follow, do it all. It's a gentleman's agreement though, right? Simply
And
because
share.
we can't make you, but you know.
And
Yeah,
don't
and
forget
share. Come on.
to share, because we would love to continue to produce and make all this, and at the same time, if we can make some money off of our content, that'd be great, because I would love to start like physically giving back to the community, whether that be like scholarships or helping you get gym memberships, or hey, you ain't got no creatine this month. Okay, cool. Send me your address. I'll send you, I'll have Amazon deliver some creatine to you so you can, survive for the next month. Or if you ain't got no way, or you want to compete in a powerlifting meet, but you don't know pretty much where to get started. Like, I'll make the podcast pay for your coaching, things like that.
Love it, dude. Hell yeah. Let me know when Buck Angel responds. I'm really excited for that.
You're gonna know. I CC you
I
on
know.
every single email.
I know, but I read your text before I look at my email. So when you get the email, assume that I won't read it for several hours and text me instead. ADD, bro.
You know, guys, I CC this man when I say on every single email, I literally mean every single email. Every email that has been dealt with the podcast, he gets CC'd on. Every single. Whether it be just like show notes or like me updating the fucking podcast, whatever. I CC this man so he is updated.
And let me have my rebuttal to that is Katie had to help me set up my business email because I messed it up so bad that I changed the server to where the emails come in and go to. We had to call Gmail and everything. Like they're literally like, you're routing mail to a different server. I mean, how the fuck do you do like that's how not I fucking hate emails, dude. I hate getting them. I hate sending them. I always I say, here, look at the attachment, and then I don't attach anything, or I attach a picture of my dog instead of like the medical thing that's supposed to go to my doctor. It's a fucking mess, dude. Like I literally I am so far removed from all this shit, and when I think about like posting a reel and then like making an email in the same day, I have a fucking panic attack. Like it is horrible. Getting a new phone for me is like being drafted to Vietnam. I fucking hate it. I hate getting new phones. I hate it all.
Are you sure you're not like 70 years old?
I think I am, dude. My body is like 70, and the way that I interact with electronics and Wi-Fi and whatever else, yeah, it's bad, dude.
So, do we just need to get you a flip phone?
Yeah. Conduct my business on my flip phone.
You know what?
I totally could, too.
Let's see. Oh, so they've got a track phone. It's a TCL for like $40.
Dude, yes. It is probably more solid than my iPhone if we're being fucking honest. Like if I drop that shit, it'd be like clank, and my iPhone shatters into 50 pieces.
Or you could get the Motorola Razr. That's a flip phone.
Hey, one of them back in the day.
So did I. I actually
Dude,
wish I had a fucking. I wish I had a Sidekick back in the day. To be honest,
you imagine pulling one of them out now? Everybody be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Man,
the younger generation, I'm calling it. They're gonna be going back to like flip phones and shit.
I don't know, man.
I think so.
I don't know.
That was a wild time. You carry your iPod for your music, your cell phone, and then like you'd get in your car and you'd have like I had like the thing of CDs where I'd have to go through and like find the CD and then put it in. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I had a sun visor full of fucking CDs, and the first
I did that
CD.
and it ripped my sun visor down.
Damn. The first CD that I had was Linkin Park's Meteoria.
Yeah. Solid, dude. Yeah.
Never the same since that album.
Facts.
And Napster was a thing too, and LimeWire.
Yeah. LimeWire for sure, man. Fucking up the family computer. Putting all kinds of and dude, and my dad worked in IT. He still does in the 90s, and he was like, please don't. And I'd be like, Dad. And he'd have to update his virus software on his shit because he knew I was gonna wreck that shit, dude. Knew I was gonna wreck that shit.
I may or may not have sent like faxes to a couple of weird numbers that I found online.
Faxes?
My mom had a fax machine, and so the third bedroom was supposed to be her home office. It never was. It was more like storage. So when I get home, I'd go onto the computer and I'd boot up AOL, and I would go on to like the internet. Yes. My mom would try to call, and she would be like, "Why can't I get through ever?" It's like, because I'm on the internet.
You were faxing strangers on the internet. Dude, I hope this fax finds you well. Like, what the?
The younger generation listening to this is gonna be like, these old ass motherfuckers. But we're
Dude,
only in
yeah.
our early 30s, which is fucking insane.
But that's ancient, dude. You remember watching like MTV shows when we were younger and the people were like in their late 20s and I'm like, these guys are old as fuck. We look old as shit and we act old as shit to the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
know that because I have a kid. So like we're very she says, you're not that old. I'm like, oh, thank you.
But we're
I
not.
feel it though.
No,
You
we're
make me
fucking
feel
old.
old.
We're
Yeah.
we are fucking. Speaking of
I
children,
gotta run to Meyer. I'm getting waved out. I gotta go to the grocery store. We're gonna
fine. I'm going to go
1
have a
hour
date.
solid too.
Yeah, ours not
A
that bad.
date to Meyer.
No,
Meet me in the prepared food section.
me and my girlfriend are going out tonight.
Yeah? Where are you
Yeah.
going?
We're going to like this little smokehouse shop.
Nice. Dude, wait until you're a few years in, then your dates are going to look like this shit. I'm going to put on my custom orthotic shoes and we're going to head to and we're going to head to Meyer and get a little crazy, buy little groceries.
Well, if all goes according to plan, hopefully our dates are going to be at like the vineyards or some shit like that in like
Jeez.
Italy.
Look at you, Mr. High Class.
That's the launching of this fucking podcast, bitch. That's what
Love
it's
it.
gonna be. All right,
Fair
have
enough,
fun at
man.
Mayor. I'm going to go
Dude,
take a
and
nap.
don't forget to send me a text about Buck because honestly, nuck if you buck, man.
Crime mob.
Love you, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
Late you, man. Bye.